Hey guys, welcome back. Van T End took gold at the Paris Grand Slam. Pretty good performance, lots of throws, throwing most of his opponents twice. And if you don't know Van T End, he's been on a bit of a downtrend recently, had some surgery, hasn't been on the top of the podiums in quite some time. So it's good to see him finally get gold again. So this is one of his trademark throws, the seoi-nage, left versus right. And most of his opponents on the day were left-handed fighters. So if you want to know, how to set up a seoi-nage, left versus right, Van T End, he's a good person to study. And he mixes in the kochi makikomi here with the seoi-nage as well, just a classic combination. And I mean, he just threw his opponent with wazari for seoi-nage, so obviously he's going to be watching out for that. And then, opposite reaction, and gets the kochi makikomi. Right, in round 3, this is against triple, Olympic silver medalist, and right versus right situation now. So a little bit of a different look from Van T End. See how he kind of approaches the right versus right game. And this time, looking for the sode, breaking that sleeve grip off and trying to pull the arm across to go for the sode. Triple, seeing it. He's a very experienced competitor, so of course, seeing everything that Van T End's throwing at him for the most part. Cross grip, looking for that sode again. Much better entry this time, a bit more surprise behind it. And speaking of surprise, I mean, he just slid into that so well. And the odd thing about Van T End's seoi-nage and this kochi makikomi is it's a left-sided technique. So I mean, some people have left-sided techniques, but Van T End, he's got a combination. 2 left-sided techniques that he likes to do, which is quite rare. I almost want to say that he grips like a right-handed fighter, but his strong throwing side is his left side. So, and we'll have a look at this again, but you see how he squares up his feet? So if you're gripping right, I mean, traditionally your left foot's going to be quite a way behind you, but he wants to turn into this technique, so he's putting his feet rather square up to his opponent, so it makes that entry much more quicker. And here he is again, just mixing up the 2 techniques, squaring up the feet. I mean, that entry, it could be the kochi makikomi, could be the seoi-nage. Very hard to deal with. This is kind of an interesting sequence here in the next round against silver, but I mean, the gripping left versus right, and just watch Van T End. He's moving to the right. He likes to move to the right, so he's moving people onto this technique here, and also the kochi makikomi. So if you look at Maruyama, for example, he likes to go in the other direction. He likes to go in the other direction for the uchimata. So, I mean, when you're doing judo, you really got to make sure that your game, your movement game is built around your throws, right? You can't be moving right like Van T End is and expecting to do an uchimata, And there's the kochi makikomi for the Ippon, and into the finals against Fatiev here. And he's got that sleeve, and Van T End, he doesn't like his opponents having that sleeve, makes the seoi-nage hard to go in for. Also the kochi makikomi, so he's got to be careful that he keeps his sleeve away from his opponent. And his opponent, I mean, that's what they want to do, right? They want to get that sleeve, stop his entries on that one side. But I think in this fight, in the final, I mean, Van T End, he just gassed his opponent. Fatiev here, just the gripping exchanges. I think these sorts of exchanges, pulling down on the head like this is much more Van T End's game. He's a strong guy, and this is taxing. This is really taxing stuff. Van T End always coming forward, piling on the pressure. I think he has good stamina too. Enough for a wazari. Good driving Ippon seoi-nage. And you'll see here, Fatiev, he doesn't have the sleeve. So, open opportunity for Van T End there. And you'll see after this, but I mean, just the gripping exchanges gets a bit too much for Fatiev. I mean, trying to win by shidos here, but not enough time on the clock. Van T End only 1 at this point. But then the gripping from Van T End, I mean, look at him just whip down Fatiev. And Fatiev just can't take it anymore. He's had too much. Gassed him out. And that's a good win. Good win from Van T End. There were lots of throws. Throwing his opponents several times. Quite a lot of times with an Ippon seoi-nage or mixing in the makikomi. Great stuff. Alright guys, more videos to come. Peace out.